Tell me you're ready. Ho, 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 Santa Claus is coming to town, whether you like it or not. And you can always tell because the stores get busier, especially this past Sunday night out at Lambton Mall. We were there for the Behind Closed Doors event. We were doing some live broadcasting. Thanks, Alec Kohut, for the special interview there. And we ran into Santa Claus was there, of course, and some still walkers. And we ran into lots of great deals down there as well. So get out to Lambton Mall. More great events happening there. Of course, Black Friday coming up. They'll have some great deals on there. And don't forget, Max Major and his friends will be there starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for their live streaming charity event. So lots of cool things going on. Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show, into episode 212. Wasn't just busy over the weekend. This past Tuesday night was exciting. We were at the Station Music Hall for One Bad Son with special guests, the Lazies, and we gave away a couple of tickets, or I should say 2 pairs of tickets, VIP, for the Station Music Hall this past Tuesday night. There's our winners, Cheryl Van Heusen, and also our friend Zach Green with their guests. It was a lot of fun, and got to hook up with them after the show as well. So thanks to the Station Music Hall and Stuart Manchie for giving us those tickets. We're going to have some more. Hey, keep watching. Matthew Good is coming to town as well. We'll have tickets for that. Man, there's so much going on, and speaking of Christmas, let's just get right into it. Let's go up to the entertainment scene. Yes, it is my favorite time of year. I love Christmas. And one of the things I love about Christmas is getting out to see the Nightingales, celebrating their 20th year this year. If you haven't got tickets, you've still got time to get them, but they go really, really fast. Carrie Beauchamp was very kind enough to set up an interview with one of the main cast characters, Brent Wilkinson, and he's going to join us and tell us what to expect at this year's Nightingales. Let's go to the entertainment scene, and then I'll be back. This week on the entertainment scene, Christmas is back. You knew it was coming, and that means the Nightingales are back, coming to the Imperial Theatre. And one of the main characters joining us this year, Brent Wilkinson. Thanks for being here, Brent.
Of course, Dave. Thank you for having me.
This is exciting, not just because it's 20 years, but for you, this is your first appearance in the Nightingales.
Absolutely, yes. This is my first time joining the Nightingale Chorus. I've worked with Carrie before, so I knew I was getting into something magnificent.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I've seen Nightingales, I think, every year that I've lived in Sarnia, the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And knew it was something I'd love to be a part of, and
it's a Sarnia tradition, the Nightingales.
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. So exciting to be a part of it. You're one of the main characters.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the story, and there's some other people involved that are kind of regulars of this as well.
Yes, of course. I suppose the main focus would be on one of the main characters, a little girl named Eva, and I play Eva's father, and he's sort of raised her in a home of business, and everything's been very proper and stern. And so because of that, Christmas hasn't really been a focus in that household. For her, Christmas is going shopping with her dad to get a doll, and she doesn't really understand the warmth of Christmas and that there is a magic to the season.
Absolutely.
But when they come to this small town, again, for business, she befriends a few of the characters there, and they sort of teach her about the magic of the season, and that there's more to it than that, and she starts to see things in a different light, thanks to such characters as the mill owner, Mrs. Roberts, portrayed by Karen Davies, and then there's a little newsie played by David Beauchamp, who she's sort of a comic relief character and wiser beyond his years, but for sure. And so she sees Christmas in a new light, and so by the end of the show, sort of has to bring her father over to that side to show him that there's more, in life than making money, right? Which is sort of what he cares about. He's a bit of a miser Scrooge type.
Sure.
But she
and then the magic of Christmas comes along and
absolutely
makes things all kind of, well, that's all we can
through the story, and of course through wonderful songs, thanks to the chorus of over 100 people.
I was going to say about 120 people involved in this whole cast and everything. And the music, give us a kind of a style of the music for those who've maybe never seen Nightingales before.
Well, it covers everything from classic Christmas carols that everyone could almost sing along to maybe new songs you've never heard or new arrangements. I mean, I believe Nightingales covered everything like you probably get Irving Berlin to Robert Lopez writing something from Frozen. Like it's really a wide spectrum of music for all ages and all musical tastes, really. But it's a classic Victorian style through and through.
Old-fashioned Christmas. That's my favorite part of it.
Right, and that adds to the tradition. Of course, you have to have a little old-fashioned Christmas.
For sure.
Every year.
Let me ask you a question. As a performer, I know you've been involved in many different productions, and what would you say is the biggest challenge in something of this magnitude, this large of a production?
Oh my! Certainly on an organizational standpoint, which Carrie brings in spades. I mean, everything to a T, from building this set here to organizing the costumes to planning rehearsals with so many different people. But you wouldn't notice that there's any issues there. Everything's off without a hitch. Certainly time to wrangle 120 people.
Yeah, right.
But I think because of a certain respect amongst the entire group and a love and a passion for doing a show like this, it's not an issue. Everyone's bringing their A game on all sides.
And all the performances I've seen, it really does seem to come off without a hitch. Carrie Beauchamp brings a lot of talent and brings in great talent.
She really does.
And she really surrounds herself with the right kind of people as well. Yeah. I think that's a big part of it, right? So we wanted to point that out. So thanks you so much. When's it start? We got to tell everybody when it's going on.
It's coming up, absolutely. It starts December 9th and runs through to the Saturday of the same week. And tickets are still available at the Imperial Theatre, online at imperialtheatre.net. But they are disappearing.
Yes, they are.
So, for a Merry Christmas, I highly recommend jumping on that now.
For sure, absolutely. Brent Wilkinson, thank you so much. Look forward to your performance. And remember, a magical Christmas with the Nightingales. It's a tradition here in Sarnia. Go to imperialtheatre.net and get your tickets. We'll back to the studio now and talk more about the Nightingales. I can't wait to get out and see that. Starts December the 9th downtown at the Imperial Theatre. And a special thank you to Brent Wilkinson for giving us his time. And an extra special thank you to Carrie Beauchamp. She doesn't like being in front of the camera or taking the credit for this, so we'll just give it to her anyway. Carrie Beauchamp is very well loved by the people she's around. She's been given a lot of respect because she's earned it, not just in the theater world, but outside of the theater world. And Carrie, I have a lot of respect for you, and thank you for putting this all together. And congratulations on 20 years of the Nightingales. If you love Christmas, you can't do it really is a Sarnia tradition to go out and see the Nightingales. So Carrie, thank you so much for all that you do in the musical world and in our community. We really do appreciate it. And looking forward to, once again, get out to see the Nightingales. Get your tickets at imperialtheatre.net. All right, well, out in the community, continuing more of a celebration. It's the Celebration of Lights. And you know what? It's not cheap to put the Celebration of Lights on. It costs a lot of money, and the majority of the money, in fact, all the money, comes from the community. So reaching out to you for some help, Cathie Blake is one of the volunteer members of the Celebration of Lights Committee, and she's going to tell us about a special event coming up this weekend. Let's go into the community with Cathie Blake. This week, out in the community, preparing for Christmas, the Celebration of Lights, an annual tradition here in Sarnia. Lots of volunteers have been here to set things up, but there's a special event to show support for that, and Cathie Blake is here to talk to us about that. Thanks for being here, Cathie.
Thank you for having me. On November 28th, Saturday evening, we're going to have a dinner, dance, stand-up comedian come, and to raise money solely for the Celebration of Lights. Right. It's going to be at the Dante Club. We can, at 5 o'clock, we're going to have cocktails. Right. Then dinner at 6.
Perfect.
After dinner, we're going to have a stand-up comedian.
What's his name?
Jason Cooper.
Okay, yes, very funny guy.
Yes, and then after that, we're going to have a dance with Doghouse.
Right, they're live, local live band.
They are local. Okay. And it's going to be a really great time.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Yep. And to support the Celebration of Lights. Now, let's talk about that. Because I think some people don't realize just the costs involved in putting this on. Where exactly does this money go?
It goes right here. Where you see it, when you come down to the park, you'll see where every dime is spent. Right. Plus, we have to have insurance, which is very expensive. But we're doing new lighting, and it's expensive to make the transition. Right. And as well, we have to do refurbish every year. We have to, keep things
I think it's just important for people to understand, like the lighting and I think insurance. I don't think people always think of that.
$6,000 a year for
That's
insurance.
Right. There you go. So there's a big part of it right there, because everybody else is volunteer here to put
exactly.
this on, right?
Nobody gets paid.
That's right. So is there anything new to the Celebration of Lights this year that we can expect to see?
Yeah, well, we have these snowmen that are going to be animated.
Right.
We have Olaf, and he's going to wave, and eventually he'll be able to talk. We don't have them all set up yet.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so we have Santa Claus and the Reindeer that is new to us last year, but he's got more animation this year.
Okay, nice. So how do people get these tickets?
They get their tickets at My Secret Garden or online. They can get a hold of us online at www.celebrationoflights.com, and we will deliver the tickets.
Oh, wow.
If you want.
How much are they?
$55 a person.
Okay.
It's a good thing for small businesses or whatever, small groups of people that want to come and, we can reserve a big table for them or whatever.
Party.
That's right.
Perfect. Sounds like a great idea and a good time.
And Donny Club turkey dinner is to die for.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
I've had it before. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Well, Cathie, thank you so much for being here and talking to us about this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Celebration of Lights. We're going to go back to studio now and talk more and remind you, get those tickets, get out and have some fun, entertainment, and support Christmas Celebration of Lights downtown Sarnia. All right, the Celebration of Lights up for all to enjoy. It was lit up there November the 20th, and will be up till just in about the first week of January, I think, when they start tearing down. But they need your help to keep this going. The Celebration of Lights, like everybody else, needs the money to keep things wonderfully lit up. And people travel from all over to come to Sarnia. Coach buses come down here to see the Celebration of Lights. So let's get out if you can and get yourself a ticket. Get out and have some fun this weekend and support the Celebration of Lights. Keep things lit up around here, will you? All right, thanks, Cathie, and we'll see you down at the lights. All right, well, he is the app guy. That's what I call him anyway, because he knows everything there is to know about all these apps. And our friend Mark Russell's got something to share with you. Let's go take a look.
Elementary didn't have its season premiere until November this year, and I almost missed it. This week, we look at Release Date Reminder on apps with Mark Russell. Never forget another movie, TV season premiere, Blu-ray, game, or album release with Release Date Reminder. Simply search for the release you want to be reminded of and click the Remind Me button. You'll be reminded a week in advance of the release date. The free version of the app includes theatrical movie releases. Upgrade to Pro to unlock DVD, TV season, video game, and record release dates. The app has a dark theme so that it's easy to use in a movie theater right after an interesting trailer plays. Simply open the app and pull up the movie to set a reminder before the next trailer even starts. You can also search through all the upcoming movie releases in the Browse section, and they include poster art. From the Browse section, you can filter your results by title, artist, or game platform. From the settings, you can choose how many months of upcoming releases you want to load. You can also choose how many days before the release you want to be reminded, and which calendar account to put the reminder in. Once downloaded, all the data is saved locally, so you'll still be reminded even if you don't have internet access. Release Date Reminder is available for free on Android, and you can upgrade to the Pro version for $1.50. This has been Apps with Mark Russell.
All right, thank you, Mark Russell. I always look forward to his segment because I never know what he's going to come. He doesn't tell me. I don't find out until I put the show together, right? So I use a lot of the apps on my phone, so I really appreciate that, Mark. And if you want to talk to Mark or just talk about apps or just say hello or something to do, send him an email to info@markrussellsarnia.com. Mark, I'll be calling you soon because I think we're due for some a Christmas cheer, and I suggest why don't we go down to the Refined Fool and do that. There, it's public. Now I have to do it, right? And the first one's on me. After that, you're on your own. Anyway, thanks, Mark Russell. We'll look forward to seeing what you got for us next week. All right, well, normally I would say turn it up and take a look, but I'm making a change here on the show. I will not be putting the Sarnia Lambton video events calendar on the show every week because it's already out there every week. Every Monday, the Sarnia Lambton video events calendar comes out. You can see it on my Facebook fan page, The Show Sarnia. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but TVSN has its own Facebook page as well, which is TVSN World. Appreciate you going and liking that. And of course, you can always find everything at tvsn.ca. Now, I've got some more exciting news to tell you, and I'm going to be doing some more live broadcasting, live at events, sporting events, concert events, music events. Got a lot of things lined up coming up before Christmas and coming up in the new year as well. So you're going to want to go and sign up for the TVSN YouTube page. So you can go to Mr. David Burrows for the show and also for TVSN World. And you want to subscribe to those so you get these notifications of when I'm going live. And if you haven't already, I appreciate you going to the website, tvsn.ca, and sign up for the newsletter that we have there. I'll be sending them out more regularly, more oftenly, if that's how you would say it. So if you don't want to miss anything, got to go get signed up for those things. And I'm really excited for some of the new events coming up on the show and the Video Show Network as well. So go do that right now. Well, not yet, because I'm not done with you yet. When I'm done here, then go do that, all right? Special event, Blue Water Health Foundation, looking to raise some money down for the hospital once again. Winter Wonderland special event happening this week. There's all the information. Just another option to go out and see what you can do to support the community and help out the Blue Water Foundation. They're going to be lighting up the hospital with light bulbs all over the place, and Kathy Alexander will be here next week to talk about all of that. So thanks again, everybody. Please go check out the website, tvsn.ca. Have I said that enough? I think you got it, right? That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week. Get an even better weekend, and I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.